Hey guys, it's the day after the Bergara Best of the West Dash for the Cash match at Gravestone, and man, what a fun match. I was able to come away in 6th place, and I didn't get a Bergara barreled action like the top 5 did, but I did get a Night Force scope, which I'm very happy about. I've been wanting to get a centerfire scope because I've been switching my current scope that I have right now from my 22 to my centerfire, which can be a pain. So finally got a dedicated centerfire scope, or maybe I might run this in my rimfire. Who knows? But I just want to give Night Force a shout out for donating this in the price table. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and thank you to Gravestone, Shane, Jake, Mandy, Jeremy, and the crew over there for putting on a phenomenal match. You guys did a fantastic job. It was a 12-stage match, which was very long, and it was very hot, but they had no control over that. But man, like, it really challenged you mentally. I think that was the number one challenge for me, was just even though it was so hot and humid, like just sticking with it stage by stage mentally and not quitting. Like it was probably so easy to quit by like halfway through the match because it was hot, and 12 stages is pretty long for a match, because normally in even 2-day matches, like, you only shoot up to like 10 or 11 stages in 2-day matches per day. So for a 1-day match, 12 stages is a lot, but I felt like it was fair and I kind of liked it, to be honest. And like, it's supposed to be a hard match. There's people from Canada, from Australia, people from all over the US that's coming. So I felt like Shane and the crew delivered with putting on one of the best matches I've ever shot. It was super fun, and man, thank you guys for just being awesome and hosting this match. Gravestone, there was a tornado in Gravestone about a month ago, and so it wiped out a lot of the 22 range. And man, for them to just be able to rebuild it real quick and put on an amazing, fair, and tough course of fire, and to do it with a good attitude, man, that just says a lot about you guys. And thank you, Gravestone Precision Shooting, for hosting this awesome match. And thank you to Bergara for donating those barreled actions. Even though I didn't get one, congrats to the top 5 for getting one of those. But I am happy with my Night Force though, so I'm not complaining at all. Anyways, let's get to, I guess, let's talk about my favorite stage and least favorite. And it's not my least favorite because it was a bad stage, but because I didn't do well at it. So my number one favorite stage was probably here. Let's take a look at it. I really liked the stage 8, the truck bed troop line, where you had 5 different positions and you're shooting at a troop line, 5 different targets, and they were all in a row. I feel like that was my favorite stage. I mean, number one, because I cleaned it, right? Of course, it would be my favorite because I did well in it. But more so because of just I was able to see my impacts really well and adjust. I ended up starting at like 0.3, and then I went up to about a full mil by the end of it at the 205-yard target. And I was holding left the entire time. So just, I guess, for me, just being able to I guess prove to myself that, hey, I am able to be confident in my own wind call and read the wind, read the plate to see what the wind is doing down range, mirage and all that. So I felt like that was a really fun stage because you had 5 different positions and you had to, get stable in the truck bed, but at the same time, you had to engage your mind mentally with the wind and what was going on downrange, because if you didn't catch the wind on one target, you'd probably miss. Even let's say somebody hit the target, maybe they hit the first target, but it was off of the edge. If they did not account for that wind, that or that they hit in the edge, then they're probably gonna miss the next target. So I think just being able to not just see where you missed, but see where you impacted, because that's very important to take that information and going into the next stage. Because if you did not see where you impacted on the previous target, then you could miss off of one of the edges on the next target. So that was a fun stage for me. Probably my least favorite because I didn't do well in it. Not because it's a bad stage, it was actually a really good stage. It's the humdinger. I got a 6 out of 10 on that one. So yeah, I think I hit in the first 2 positions. I was able to get a 3 out of 4. I think I missed off of the right side on one of those targets, and then when I got to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions, like there was just I guess I think I had a hard time of picking up the win, so I was I missed 3 more times on the last 3 positions. But it was a really good stage though, even though I didn't do it, even though I say it's my least favorite stage, because I didn't do well at it. But it's actually a really fun stage and a really good stage. To be honest, I can't think of one stage that was bad. I mean, I think it was a very fair and tough course of fire, especially for the caliber of shooters that were coming into this match. We had some of the top shooters, like a lot of the top shooters in the country, coming to this match, and I felt like it was a national rimfire finale match. That's what it felt like, and I really hope that one of these days that at Gravestone, we're able to host a PRS rimfire finale. So maybe in a couple of years, hopefully, we're able to do that. That would be amazing, because man, these people can put on an awesome match. Anyways, before we close out, I just wanted to highlight just a few products. Capeless Precision, they have their bag wax, and then their grease for your bolt, and then also gun oil. So Mr. Capel shoots a lot of semi-auto, so this gun oil is really good for semi-auto, and not just for semi-auto, but for oiling up your rifle. And then the gun grease is for those that are especially for running bolt action. You have the grease over here to run on your bolt. So and then we have the bag wax. Again, usually we have the auto wax is probably the only one that's able to wax the wax canvas bags that we use. But Mr. Capel's came out with this bag wax. I think there used to be a company called Rebel Rooster, but they're not around anymore, unfortunately. But so Mr. Capel's stepped up and made these wax for your bags. And my friend Wayne Reynolds made this, and this is for your bolt. Here, let me show you. I don't think he's selling these, but I think he should though. It's not. I guess it's not really an official product out in the market, but I just wanted to highlight it. You can put your volt in it and just close it to protect your volt. And there you go. And put it in your bag, and then when you're ready for a match, stick it back to your rifle. So pretty cool, nifty little product, 3D printed. So thank you, Wayne, my buddy Wayne, for making that. Anyways, well, probably gonna post a video about the match in the next day or two, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and hearing me talk. All right, have a good one.